I thought you aliens preferred violence, I said to the holographic projection of Atticus, my Empire handler. Over the last few months, I'd seen a lot of alien liaisons. I couldn't tell them apart physically, only by their personalities, but those were mostly outright shitty-all, except for Atticus. He was all right. Oh, we do, Atticus agreed. Or at least we think we do. What the audience really enjoys is tension. And that little meet-cute was full of tension. The way you set it up to look like you'd slaughtered a whole herd of Triceratops single-handedly. I did slaughter a whole herd of Triceratops single-handedly. And you acted so magnanimous in giving away your drop, yours, not theirs, when you were alone, atop a mountain of corpses. I raised an eyebrow. If I didn't know better, Atticus was his homeworld's equivalent of a movie buff. He seemed to see he was letting himself get too excited because he cleared his throat in a very human way. Anyway, your display of dominance without the use of violence against humans was both clever and intense. A great watch. Lots of action with the trikes, too. Shame you lost the rope. But the point value should be worth the loss. I waved a hand, dismissive. Yeah, points this, points that. I had a near army of bookkeepers working under Sayuri day and night, watching the numbers and trying to figure out exactly what point value every act had. It was hopeless. The aliens awarded points like they were reality show hosts, doing whatever suited the audience's mood at the time. If you manage to kill King Archie during next week's meeting, you will get a significant boost as well, Atticus said. You might even reach a double-digit ranking again. I curled my lip. I am not killing anyone unless they try to kill me. I threw in a smile. But I'll keep it tense. That I can do. Atticus nodded, looking even more excited about that prospect than about violence. Definitely a film critic, this guy. While I still had him here and in a good mood, I pulled out the excavator Pokeball. Okay, how's this guy work? I asked. Standard terraforming excavator, Atticus replied. Eats a 5 by 5 foot chunk of rock or soil and turns it into gravel, dirt, or sand, depending on the material going into it. But its nebula energy needs are rather extreme. You won't be able to get many uses out of it before it runs out of knee, and you need to refill. Also, I wouldn't advise standing in front of it. He paused, glancing to the side as if hearing something. Oh, he said. Oh, dear. That got me sitting up straight. What is it? He faced me. Nothing. Atticus. You will see soon enough, I suppose, the alien said. One last thing. Tribes who reach the top 500 ranking will only be receiving 1 domestication charge per week from now on. This includes any tribe who has ever reached that rank, you included, so you have been nerfed. I narrowed my eyes. Atticus never gave up information for nothing. He felt obligated to me. Possibly he felt bad for me. Why? I thought of the other 2 drops. I'd sent teams after both of them, one near our settlement, but the other. Raising my obelisk to my lips, I said, Obelisk 2, come in. Obelisk 2? Here, boss, Carl said. The drop? Got it, no trouble. Running inventory now, we'll report soon. I frowned. That was the more distant drop. The other had been close to our settlement, but I had no way of contacting them remotely. Malcolm, change course, I said, checking my memory. Straight south, 1.5 miles northeast of the settlement, where Eric's assigned drop had been. As Malcolm banked, I looked up, hoping to get more info out of Atticus, but his hologram had winked out completely.
Aelin,
Aubrey said, her voice tight as she rose onto her hands and knees to look at me. She must have woken during my conversation with the alien because she sounded very awake. I think Eric and the Raptor team are in trouble, I said, answering her unspoken question.
But if they are, shouldn't we wait for Katie?
I glanced back toward Bretonia. Katie and her team had fallen far behind us again. No, I said. I won't risk them too. This had been the safest drop, the closest to Tribe Grant. There was something fishy about this. Could be a trap, I said. I'm going alone, not going to risk anyone but myself.
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.